Alright, ladies and gents, as you can see, we got the brand new classic uniform for STRYFE, and today we're going to take this man for a spin to see how he performs in a little bit of PvE content. And hear me out before you guys lose your mind. I know, STRYFE has never been a PvE character, but with this new uniform, they've actually given him quite a bit, so I think he has the potential to clear PvE content at a very high level if you're looking for a blast supervillain. If you didn't buy Mysterio or Magneto's seasonal uniform, STRYFE might actually be really good. And the best part is he's going to be meta for Otherworld Arena Bye Bye Wasp because of the fact that they put his leadership now on his uniform bonus. So now you can have a full team of monsters and no supports and still have a support passive, because debuff removal is absolutely essential for Otherworld Arena and leaderships do not apply. So I'm very excited to test this man out in PvP, but before, I wanted to give you guys a little sample of what he can do in PvE, because they gave him damage accumulation for the first time ever, and it's a lot. It's 1.2, and they made him proc friendly, which is huge. So let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna kick things off on the mutant stage, stage 50 against Null, just so you guys get a sample of what this man is cooking with. And the rotation is going to be simple, just 4 3 5, and you can proc on 6 if you want, but I find that if you hold up, come on, I was trying to skip the cage and get the proc, but it's okay. I find that if you just insta cancel the 6 and then follow up with a 4 3 5 rotation, you actually do more damage than proccing on the 6. Okay, where's my proc? There we go. So yeah, always proc on the 5, even if the 6 comes up on the second rotation. So you just insta cancel that, and then 4 3 and then 5. Go ahead and just toss out the 2 and the 1. Okay, so you can see STRYFE is no domino in terms of even though he's a PvP character, they definitely made sure to give him enough that he can actually slap in PvE content, because domino was an absolute travesty. Oh man. Okay, let's come on, the 6 actually triggered the proc. That's unfortunate. It will happen sometimes, but, and again, I know some of you guys will be like, oh, he's not a PvE character, why are you using him in PvE? Bro, this is a PvE game. There's a couple PvP game modes now, but they're all like autoplay for the most part. So hold up. So I would primarily say Marvel Future Fight is a PvE game, so I'm going to test every character in PvE and then test them in PvP, and wherever they're most suited for, that's where I ultimately will use them primarily. It is what it is. If you don't want to see the PvE showcase, then you skip the PvE showcase, bro. You have the option to skip it. There we go. I do miss the V-pad though. I do miss the fact that they took away his V-pad. If they gave him back the V-pad on his 5 or something, that would have been cool. Also, am I the only one that gets Doctor Doom vibes from seeing all of the STRYFE clones? Kind of looks like okay, whatever. I was trying to skip that phase, but we could not, but it's fine. I am missing a few procs though, so I do need to brush up on my STRYFE gameplay, but it's day 1, so it could always get better. Alrighty, let me just go ahead and just move into the next phase. No need to dodge. Will we have enough time? He has damage reduction in the kit. Okay. So we're getting guard broken there. It's okay. I was gonna try and see if I could get my 6 off and then transition, but there we go. Gotta be quick with the cancels. Okay. Alright, just go ahead and proc on the 6, I guess. Where's the proc? The proc just never came, bro. Like, yeah, see, don't proc on the 6. Look how little damage we did procking on the 6. Always proc on the 5. Because the proc was delayed. I'm like, alright, let me just toss the proc on the 6, you know, easily finish it up. Yikes. Okay, let's see how we do against Mephisto. Let's roll. Gotta be careful because we hit a lot, so we don't want to enrage him unnecessarily. Might not use the 2 and 1. Wait for the 6. Okay. Always gotta remember that, oh, okay, that was silly. It's okay. The second half of the 5th skill is not an iframe. You start off in an iframe and then, okay, the iframe ends, so you become targetable. So you want to be careful because you can die. Okay, I think we could have been faster if we didn't use the 2 and the 1 and we didn't enrage him, but okay, let's get those off real quick. Okay, let's get out of there. I know I could have used the 6, but I thought he was gonna iframe and then dodge all of this damage, so figure I get off the quicker rotation first. Okay, dude, get the heck out of that, bro. And why are you still enraging? Like, nobody was hitting you, dog. Like, what? Movement speed, decent. I give it like a 6. 6 out of 10. It's not the slowest, not the fastest. It's okay. We don't have a CTB of insight on anybody because I like using both Goblin and Mysterio as a DPS. But I guess I should convert one of them. Probably should be Mysterio because Goblin is ABX meta. Boom. Okay, that's a dub. Yes, sir. Okay, let's wait. Okay, where's my, there we go, is my proc. Gotta be careful because we could get killed, because the second half, like I was telling you guys earlier, of the 5th skill is not an iframe. You start off in an iframe and the iframe ends, but you're still in the skill. Okay. Okay, get out of that, buddy. Okay, let's move. Okay, we're probably gonna die. Okay, we did not die. Okay. Thought I was gonna die unless he enraged, but he chose to enrage, which is good. That was good for us. Nice. Very good burst there. Cutscene? Cutscene? Okay, there we go. Let's get off one more rotation on him real quick. Let me out of that. Okay. Gotta say, they did a great job on him this time around. First iteration was kind of trash for PvE, and kind of, I mean, very trash for PvE. Second iteration, looking pretty good for PvE, and I'm looking forward to seeing how he slaps in PvP. STRYFE X Kang. Let's get it. How we do? I'm curious to see how we do. Okay, hold up. Boom. Meet me in the corner. Seeing all these meteors gives me Apocalypse vibes. Apocalypse, Scarlet Witch, Thanos, so many characters have meteors, but STRYFE being a mutant, I'm thinking, is there an Apocalypse update in the works? truthfully speaking, I think we should expect at least one tier 2 native every update now. Like one tier 2 native, tier 4 every update. Cycle at least. It's expensive, and that's what they're going for. But at least we won't have a whole bunch of useless. Okay, hold on. Ooh, this guy pushed me back. I don't like that. Anyways, at least we won't have a bunch of useless tier 2 natives doing absolutely nothing. And you can always skip them, skip their tier 4s if they don't do enough. Okay, hold up. Because even though, hold on, even though Adam Warlock is one of the best characters in the game right now, I didn't see much of a need to tier 4 him. Like at tier 3, okay, hold on. At tier 3, I was getting pretty much the same results as tier 4. But anyways, oh, there we go. STRYFE's actually performing better than I thought he would for an obelisk. And truthfully speaking, since he's a tier 2 native with a uniform that costs 1500 crystals, I thought he would get native pierce. Isn't he one of the only characters that's like tier 2 native characters that's double cost? Because Cable's not double cost, right? That's gotten a uniform recently that did not get additional pierce added to his uniform. I'm gonna have to go back because Thanos has it. Pretty sure Jean has it. Adam has it. Like, I don't know. I'm getting old, so there's certain things that maybe escape in my brain. But either way, he still hits pretty hard, so I am happy with him. I stand corrected. Jean does not have native pierce, but she reduces the amount of damage that you take from pierce. Adam, I believe, has native pierce. Yep, he has native pierce because he has 30% there. And then Thanos also has native pierce. So I wonder why they decided not to give my guy, well, I guess because he didn't get a tier 4 upgrade, versus these guys were already tier 3. So I don't know why he got less for his uniform. Well, I guess Logan and Odin didn't get native pierce in their kit, so I'm not really going to complain about it because from what I'm seeing right now, he is doing really well. Now I'm very curious to see how STRYFE performs against Jean Grey, since the 5th skill is not a full iframe, and this girl likes the iframe a lot. Plus she moves around a ton. Yep. So I think that might be problematic for us. But let's see how it goes. Yeah, let's duck. There we go. Okay, not bad, not bad. Very good rotation here. If we can get her to stay in place, we hit for big stacks of damage. And that's if though. I wonder how STRYFE would perform with a greed. Guys, if you want to see STRYFE with a CTP of greed, for PvP obviously, because I think authority is going to be the best CTP for him, or at least that's what the majority are probably going to give him, because back in the day, that's what we all ran him with, since he's going to be one of the only PvP meta characters that doesn't revive. Okay, hold on. Boom. So I think either authority or vitality via the CTP of refinement might be best, or who knows, maybe this new CTP of conquest thing might be amazing for him too. I don't know, I don't have one of those, so definitely gonna have to do some testing with him, but I'm curious to see how he does with greed, so I might toss it on him, truthfully speaking, but I don't know if he's gonna have enough survivability in the kit to rock a greed, you know. Okay, hold up. Finesse, dripping, got the sauce all on me, boy. Man, I'm kind of liking him a little bit for PvE. Wonder how you would do with like a energy. Nah. Because we're doing all this with an obelisk, so I'm like, how would we do with the offensive CTP? Like, destruction would be a waste since he has penetration built in, but the strike proc from the destruction would be really nice. So I'm just kind of curious, how much can you get out of STRYFE in PvE? Even though most, oh come on, I messed up there. I was talking, I should have instantly cancelled, but even still, we did enough damage to clear this. So yeah, STRYFE definitely got a lot of love in this update. Probably gonna get him on Black Friday on the free-to-play account.